Yo, welcome back. I'm your host, StarCub. And on today's agenda, or tonight's agenda, should I say, is I'm going to be doing a expansion review, finally, for Mortal Kombat 1's Khaos Reigns. Does it reign? Does Havoc live up to the potential in this expansion? What's with the new characters? All the content to come and what I think so far. And really, at the end of the day, does it deliver in terms of story? I will tell you all that and more after this introduction, and I'll be right back. Ciao. Yo, it's me again, StarCub. Welcome back to StarCub Review. Once again, I'm your host, as always, StarCub. And before we get into my video, I just want to say a big, huge thank you to everyone brand new to my channel that hasn't subscribed or is just checking out my videos. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do. It is great to see the interaction and everyone returning and watching my videos. You know I all love and appreciate you. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I did a little mini video short saying that I was wrong, and I will admit that I was wrong when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1. I did own it on the PS5, but then chose to step back from the PS5 version and really give myself some time to break, because Mortal Kombat 1 was just not doing it for me at all anymore. And unfortunately it had gone stale, and it was just not fun anymore. And I would go back to it every now and then, but then eventually I decided just to get rid of it. A month or two later, a couple of months actually, I decided to buy it again, but this time for my Xbox Series X. And since getting back into it, I have had an absolutely wicked time with it. So much more enjoyment now that the expansion is here, which is Khaos Reigns, which is a continuation of the Mortal Kombat 1 New Era story. And I've just been having a lot of fun in general with it on the Xbox. I'm not a shill. And I will put that out there right now. I am not a shill. Mortal Kombat 1 is by far not my favorite game, but it is more enjoyable now with the expansion, plus the new features and characters. It seems a lot more, and the Towers of Time, all that stuff been added in, and the fact that you can now level up your characters a lot faster. Although NetherRealm Studios and Warner Bros., I would like to see it done much more frequently, have it permanently there so you can upgrade your characters better and level them up quicker. But I'm happy with it. But like I said, I am not a I absolutely love Mortal Kombat, but yes, I was wrong. Mortal Kombat 1 is fun, but it is in no way like the best fighting game out there. No, by far it's not. And I will agree with that it's not. Mortal Kombat 1 does have it has really big flaws in it. Like I said, the multiverse story I don't like. I think the multiverse story is just killing the franchise as it is right now, and I think something needs to be done about it. Seriously does. They need to move away from the multiverse. But when it comes to the expansion, does the Khaos Reigns expansion live up to it? Well, for a chapter 5 with a couple of chapters that my playthrough was only, I completed it within 2 hours. I would say the story is okay, but it didn't live up to Khaos Reigns. Havoc was wasted potential. Certain characters in this story were just put to the side. It focused more on Cyrax and Sector and some of the timeline variants of other characters from other timelines, which hands down, my favorite in Khaos Reigns was Tanya and Reigns' story, them being a different variant within multiple timelines. I have to say, Emperor Reign and Empress Tanya were by far the best. I absolutely love Tanya's new outfit. Absolutely rocks. That was well worth it just to see them together and, you know, married in that timeline. It was just great, and I loved Tanya and Reign. That was one of the best things about the expansion. When it comes to Havoc, disappointment. Didn't live up to the potential as being a big bad titan. Cyrax, Sector, and Noob Saibot being the newcomers into it. Their gameplay is fun. I have to admit, fun. But beyond that, Noob Saibot's story was okay. Cyrax and Sector's went too fast. It seems like their allegiances were just quickly rushed. The whole expansion seemed rushed to me. But I did love the addition of Oren. The dragon Oren was absolutely amazing. Can't wait to see what they do with the Oren character. Absolutely fantastic. But in no means do I think you should go out and spend your money, $60, $70 on the expansion. By far, no. But I pre-ordered it for the outfits, the new characters, and the guest characters which are coming, which is Conan the Barbarian, T-1000, and my favorite serial killer of all time, Ghostface. So it'll be great to see Ghostface when we finally get him. But other than that, apart from Towers of Time, adding new stuff into Invasions, jazzing it up a bit, changing the Khaos Reign story, adding a few things to get outfits and stuff like that. The Khaos Reign story, like I said, was underwhelming. Some good bits in it. Tanya and Reign were the best in my opinion. That's just me. But it's not worth it in terms of if you want to get the whole bundle together. You're better off to wait and then buy the characters separately at your own leisure. The story was mediocre at best. Like I said, Tanya and Reign were the best things. Might as well, my review would as well have been on Tanya and Reign because they were the best things in it. Havoc's storyline in it, unfortunately, didn't reign very well. And I thought there was going to be lots of bloody chaos, and didn't end up being lots of chaos. It ended up being a very contrived story about Sector and Cyrax with Noob Saibot thrown in, and majority of the time was spent with the time variants from other timelines, which was absolutely fine with me. Don't get me wrong. But in itself, Tanya and Reign could have had their own spin-off story set within the Mortal Kombat universe because that was brilliant. Other than that, like I said, it wasn't worth it. In no means am I shoveling it down Warner Brothers' throat and NetherRealm's throat, but they have still got a lot to live up to get to inject more content and keep it going, because right now I'm enjoying it. I am absolutely enjoying it. I'm having a blast with the new stages. I'm having a blast with Invasions, and I'm having a blast with the Towers of Time and changing that all up. Although I would really love to see from Warner Brothers and NetherRealm Studios for them to implement a auto system, very much like Mortal Kombat 11, where you could do your towers and that, and you could pick your characters and do them as auto fight. So the NPC, your character gets taken over by an NPC, the AI, sorry, and it plays your character to go through the towers. I would like to see a feature like that in the future, Ed Boon, please, because that feature from Mortal Kombat 11 saved me a heap of grinding. But I loved watching the AI go through some of the hardest fights. And by no means I'm not the world's greatest Mortal Kombat player. I'm very mediocre at best, but I love it. But I enjoy playing Mortal Kombat. That's the experience. I enjoy playing it even though I get my ass kicked. That's why I don't do online fights with everybody, because I would get my absolute ass handed to me on a silver platter. I really would. But doing all the invasions and that, I certainly don't win all the fights all the time, and I'm learning and learning and learning as I go. But I'm not a pro, and I will admit that I am not a pro when it comes to Mortal Kombat 1. Any Mortal Kombat game, to be in fact. I enjoy playing it for the mechanics and the fatalities, animalities, which is absolutely brilliant, by the way. Animalities, so glad they're back after friggin' 30 years. So that's a great feature to see. But other than that, people, like I said, it's not worth it. But I bought the expansion for $50, purely for the new outfits that were with it and the guest DLC characters coming in the future. But other than that, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I know this is a little bit longer, but I really need to get this one out. And by no means am I a Mortal Kombat shill. I'm gonna, absolutely love on Mortal Kombat 1. No, by far no. I'm just enjoying it as a casual player. I enjoy playing it. That's my stance on it. For all the other people out there that absolutely dote on it and, kiss ass with it and all of that, yeah, no, I'm not that type of person. But I like Mortal Kombat 1 now that it has added stuff into it that makes me want to come back to do the invasion side of it, the Tower of Time side of it, and do more practice side of it as well, to get to build up my confidence with fighting with Mortal Kombat 1. And hopefully in the future I'll be able to do fights online. You never know. But other than that, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in, and I'll catch you all with another video very, very soon. All right, guys. Ciao.